Now that we have established a strong hike, we're going to move into what we call a power swing. The power swing is where we snap our hips, we get a full swing, and then we set the bell back down every single time. We're swinging from a dead stop. What this does is reinforces having to load into the hips and establishing control over every aspect of the swing. Now that we've hiked it behind us, when we snap our hips, we're looking for a strong snap through the glutes, brace of the abs, and breaking of the bell at the top with our lats. We want to breathe with each swing as our hips snap into place with a sharp tss. What you will find is sometimes it might not be a perfect tss, and it will be some variation of that sharp hiss exhale, just like a kiai in karate. When we go through this, it's important. Film yourself and analyze your own technique, because you can be your own best coach and start to spot little mistakes along the way and be able to correct them yourself, thereby getting more value out of the training. Step one, obviously, is foot, foot. Our setup is our first rep. Hips, hands on the bell. I pack my lats, get my inhale, and down. And down. And down. And down. And down. What you'll notice is every time the hips snap into place, that bell floats up and I wait for it to come all the way back down before going back into my hinge and setting the bell down. That is the power swing. We're just gonna let it roll. Catch my breath for a second. Now that we have established a strong, powerful swing from a dead stop, we're gonna link them together and really expand on the conditioning and strengthening benefits of our kettlebell swing. Once again, our setup is our first rep. Create my triangle. Sit back, hands on the bell, tip it towards me. Strong hike. And bell down. What you'll notice is at the top of my swing, I'm staying contracted and breaking the bell, but letting gravity do the work. Bringing it back down to my hips, waiting till the last possible second before I dive back into my hinge. Load everything up and snap it right back forward. An easy metaphor for this is like a bow and arrow. We want to pull everything back into that bow. So as we get set and we're loading back into the hips, I'm creating that drawstring, pulling it back, snapping forward. I'm pulling back into the bow, snapping forward. Pull back, snap forward. Our hips are back and forward, back and forward. And as we do that, we want to drive our feet through the floor, creating cracks in the foundation underneath us as we swing. Or, as Cyber Steve said back in July, when he put this one together, he goes, "Oh, so you just use your fuck muscles then."
What are we talking about?
One of the guys I was coaching back in July, like we were like going over like how to load, because he was getting all like he was squatting with it. And I was like, "No, you gotta reach back." Boom. He goes, "Oh, so you just use your fuck muscles. Why didn't you just say so?" Like, dude, aren't you like 52 with like 3 kids? All right. All right. Now the final progression that we're going to deal with is the one-handed swing. And this one is incredibly important that you pay attention because there's a lot of misconceptions out there about it and a lot of ways you can go wrong. First, master the two-handed swing. Own it. Feel confident and comfortable with it, with a good weight before worrying about one-handed. Once you begin to progress to one hand, remember our triangle because it comes back into effect to keep everything strong and balanced. When we get set up, we want to make sure that we are squared facing the bell. When I get set, I use two hands on the bell. However, I only grab with one hand. From this position, I pack my lat. I take this hand and slide it up, and this ensures that my shoulders are squared up to the bell. Now when I hike and swing, everything looks exactly like a two-handed swing, but I'm only holding with one hand. And down. My arm action is mimicking coming back down and up, just like the bell each time. Simple, effective, and guaranteed to get you tremendous results. When done properly, you will feel the abs working to keep you from twisting. At the top, it should look identical, just as if you're swinging two hands versus one hand. And down. And that is the kettlebell swing.